Before Christy Brinkley, Cindy Crawford, and Naomi Campbell became global stars, there was Lauren Hutton, a trailblazer who in the 70s redefined what a supermodel could be. She's our Sunday profile from Anthony Mason.
In this photograph, we actually see the gap in your teeth. But in the beginning, they didn't want you to show it.
No. And I had to buy a little $300 plastic thing that went there that I would sneeze out and lose.
Lauren Hutton was told again and again in the 1960s that she wasn't cut out to be a model.
You've got that space between your teeth, your eyes are crossed a lot of the times, and I had improper everything.
She still owns the record for most cover appearances on American Vogue, 26. And at 82, she still has that smile.
How do you feel about basically having been the first supermodel?
Yeah, certainly it was about money, and I changed the whole money system.
Lauren's not 9 anymore.
In 1973, Revlon signed her to an exclusive deal for $250,000 a year.
It's a whole lot better than natural.
Then the biggest contract in modeling history.
You moved here in 1964?
Yes.
Coming from college in New Orleans, she saw New York as a gateway to the world and the wild places she wanted to visit. Ask her about modeling, and somehow you'll almost always end up in Africa.
But I lived with pygmies, and I lived with Karamojong, and I lived with Kalahari bushmen. You're constantly excited. You're constantly thrilled. And everything's beautiful. My life was none of this stuff. My life was traveling.
Right.
That's the only reason I came to New York.
You never really wanted to be a model.
Never heard of it.
In so many ways, it was all an accident.
Amen. Amen. I've always been lucky.
Yeah.
I was born lucky.
She was born Mary Lawrence Hutton in Charleston, South Carolina during World War II. Her dad was an Army pilot overseas.
He wrote me every single day from the war. And my mother very kindly and beautifully put it into books for me.
Her parents split in 1945. She grew up in Florida with an abusive stepfather, so she treasured her father's letters.
Because I wanted my daddy bad.
But you never met him.
No. But he gave me enough love in those letters that held me all this time and made me love men. I mean, you guys are something else.
My name is Lulu Porter.
Hutton made her screen debut in 1963 as a decoy contestant on To Tell the Truth.
Number 2, you got a vote. What is your real name and what do you do?
My name is Lauren Hutton, and I'm a bunny at the New York Playboy Club.
You were actually, in the beginning, turned down by, what, 4 different modeling agencies?
Yeah, well, no, I was turned down by 5.
Eileen Ford, who'd call Hutton a believable beauty, finally gave her a shot, later admitting, "I still don't know what made me take her."
Tell me about meeting Diana Vreeland.
Ah, heaven.
Hutton was sent to see the legendary editor of Vogue.
And she said, "You." And I looked, and she had pointed this long, beautiful finger at me. And she said, "You have quite a presence." I had no idea what that was. What was a presence? And, but I took a chance, and I said, "Well, you sure do."
Vreeland quickly connected her with one of Vogue's top photographers.
She said, "I'm calling Dick."
Avedon.
That's what she meant. There was only one. And we made wonderful, they're still some of the best pictures I ever took.
Avedon and Hutton became frequent collaborators.
Oh, I can't stand this dick!
Lauren, that's fantastic.
Soon she was the hottest model in the country and a household name.
Natural, shining, free. Just the real natural me. I think that's pretty nice.
Liquid Prel for naturally beautiful hair.
The light bulb is great.
We met Hutton at the Rauschenberg Foundation, the studio of the late artist Robert Rauschenberg.
I always feel easy and comfortable when I'm around his pictures because that's what he was.
A friend and neighbor, Rauschenberg created this collage portrait of her.
I finally decided she was a goddess.
Yes, she is.
Which I identified with her.
Hold it.
Hutton landed film roles too. In Paper Lion with Alan Alda.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
The Gambler with James Caan.
How many languages do you speak?
And American Gigolo with Richard Gere.
Plus the international language.
That's right.
For someone who didn't want to be a model
Or an actress.
or an actress, you turn out to be really good at it, and you seem to not only understand to do it, but you seem to figure out the economics of it.
Twice. I did that twice.
A
Because
great-
Bob lost all the first punch.
Bob was Bob Williamson. For nearly 3 decades, her boyfriend, father figure, and financial manager.
You'd hear all these girls say, my sweetheart's in high finance. What is yours in? I'd say low finance. I was right.
They traveled the world together until she discovered he'd lost nearly $13 million of her money.
Bob was very, very smart about all kinds of stuff.
But he also lost all your money.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd do it again in a second like that.
You wouldn't trade everything you got with him.
No,
She went back to fashion and earned her fortune all over again.
I just kept on plugging.
Resilience is a recurring theme in Hutton's life. In 2000, a motorcycle accident knocked her 20 feet into the air.
I can remember every second of it, and it was really sort of rapturous.
She'd been riding to Las Vegas with a group of friends that included Jeremy Irons and Dennis Hopper.
You were badly hurt.
Oh, I was dead. And I wasn't breathing at all. Those boys saved me. My gang, my guys saved my life. My wingmen.
Yeah.
Don't make me start crying.
But the cover girl came back from that, too. Lauren Hutton has never regretted an adventure.
I was not there to see myself on the stands. I was there to get the money to go see the world. I've had a great life. I've been very lucky.